You know, I'm going to keep it real with you, Jerrod. I've been knowing about you for all of a week, and I'm wondering where the hell I've been. Your comedy special. Oh, my God.
I love you. You know, can I tell you? And I swear I don't just say this to people within 10 seconds of email. I love you. Like, truly, like, immediately. Your voice is perfect. And you're immediately honest with me. I love you. Thank you.
Well, I love you, too. I watched Rothaniel when it premiered, and I'm probably saying it wrong. It's Rothaniel, but I like Rothaniel. That sounds more country to me.
However you say it is right.
I watched it on HBO the night it premiered. You're in my top 3 favorite comedians now. You are thoughtful, introspective, funny. When it came up that we could interview you, I was like, hell to the yeah, because I seen it.
Yes. yes. No, but that's always better, like, right? Like, we could, like, actually connect over the thing itself, and, like...
And Brian, he's looking at me like she's fangirling right now. But I was talking to my mother about it. I called everybody in my family and said, I need y'all to watch this so we can talk about it. And my mother was like, I know who he is. I've seen him. He had a show on NBC. I was like, well, where the hell I was at? Well, I've never seen it.
Your mom got to share her watch list with you.
I guess
so. Like, she's probably sitting on some gems. Tell your mom thank you also. I really appreciate her watching it.
I definitely will. So I'm going to admit something else. You know, that's what I'm known for, honesty. I really never think about certain things. And when you talked about, you know, coming out as gay, which was really a secondary thing to what was going on in the special, it really opened up my eyes, and I said, more people need to see this, because if this is not your life experience, you're not thinking about what it might be like. As you were talking about your friends and your family members, my heart just went out to you, even so much so, Brian, the people in the audience started speaking back, because I was like, thank you, y'all, because I want to help.
No, I felt really, like, caught by them. Like I felt like I needed them. I hadn't come out professionally like my friends knew, but it was a tough moment, and I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love for it, and I'm so thankful.
Jerrod, you mentioned in your SNL monologue that you had to deal with some homophobic cousins.
It's different for everybody. Like, it's hard to. Some people may be easier to come out, and some people may be facing a mountain. The thing that people forget is that you also think like them. You know, I was raised Christian. I was raised in the South pretty conservative, but I was very anti-gay in many ways, right? As a child, like, just games, mocking people, all of it. A lot of what you overcome, or a lot of what I had to overcome, was essentially like self-hate. It is coming from a place of understanding, because I also am. It's one of my biggest regrets, and you can't come out till you're ready, is that, like, my grandmother died without knowing her favorite grandkid was gay. Like I wasn't out while she was alive, right? And so she died really holding on to the beliefs of what gay people are, who gay people are, and what it means, right? And she didn't realize that she was, like, living with, like, a gay a gay man paid for her bathtub refitting. You know, like, she didn't know that. She didn't know that, like she was cooking breakfast for, like, her for me and living with me.
We're talking to comedian Jerrod Carmichael, who's been having a great last 7 days. The comedy special on HBO, the SNL hosting. I'm new to the party. I mean, I really find your comedy introspective, funny, interesting. Folks on Twitter have been talking about the special in such glowing terms. They've even been breaking down your wardrobe choice. They were saying that this was a nod to Michael Jackson. I thought maybe this was a nod to Richard Pryor in his 1979 special. Was this, like, really deep, or just a red shirt?
You know, I'll be honest. We taped this, like, right after Valentine's Day, and it's a shirt I had in my closet, no pun intended, that I just put on for Valentine's Day because it was red, and sometimes you just got to be a cliche. Then it just worked. Like, it was just the one we were just trying to figure out, like, what to wear. And I mean, I've been really on my kind of slacks and loafers kick. Have these cashmere socks on, if we want to explain the drip.
Oh, we going there now. Okay.
No, but honestly, it's just like it's kind of what I've been wearing. Like, that was another part of truthful. I used to, like, I used to integrate my own personal wardrobe into like things, but like now I'm mostly just wearing those slacks and those loafers.
Jerrod, I feel like it's more challenging to be a comedian in this day and age with the ridicule that some receive. And now, you know, you might have to worry about people coming on stage after the Will Smith situation, in all seriousness. Where do you stand in what comedians are allowed to say now?
I think comedians are allowed to say anything. I don't think you're ever not allowed to say anything. I think that's a straw man argument, like the cancel culture. Like, I don't think canceled for what they're saying. I think it's just the articulation of a point. For me, I'm talking about me, right? I don't necessarily have a fear of being canceled because I'm telling the truth, even if it's my feelings. It's just my true feelings. And I think, I mean, as you kind of see in my special, like, it leads to more understanding. I don't think everything I said is agreed upon with the audience. Like the same way when I'm in conversation with you, I don't expect to say only things you agree with. I do think that if you understand my intention and you know I'm telling the truth, if I call you a slur, it's to provoke you and it makes you angry. The intention makes you angry more than the word. It's that you would feel this need to disrespect me in that way. I think it's just intention. And, you know, obviously it's not right to slap anyone, but I don't necessarily have that fear, you know, just because
you got those hands.
You know, I try at least to explain where I'm coming from. You know why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like if you understand my intention, I hope that then that kind of clears the air.
Rothaniel, available on HBO Max. I've told everybody that I know that they've got to check it out because it's absolutely genius. People are calling it brilliant. It's even appearing on the top comedy specials of 2022 already, and it's only been out for a short amount of time. We're going to let you go, but how's mommy doing? She all right?
So it's okay. It's okay. We talked yesterday for the first time, and we're still, you know, we're still at an impasse, but like, you know, time.
I'm praying for you, for real. Like, my heart, I'm invested. I'm totally invested, like, seriously.
Oh, no, thank you. Like, thank you for the love. It really means a lot. Thank you for that. Appreciate the time and the thoughtful conversation. Thank y'all for this.
We thank you. Have a good one, fam.